fascial release video for your feet. So all that you need is a ball. Today I have my Rad Recovery Round, which is my favorite because it's a nice soft squishy ball, but it still has a little bit of density to it. But you can use any type of ball you like. If you have a tennis ball, toy ball, that's all good. The one thing I caution against using something like a lacrosse or a golf ball, because those tend to be pretty hard and you might overdo it a bit. So if that's all you can get your hands on, that's okay. Just go on the lighter side, maybe even lighter than you think. So put that ball on the floor and then just lay on those 2 feet on the floor and close your eyes and give yourself just a couple breaths to check in and notice your feet right here at the beginning. Notice how the 2 feet might feel similar or different. Notice the lift of the arches. Notice the points that press heavier into the floor. Hold on to that memory. And we'll start with the right foot. So bring that ball into the middle of the foot, lengthwise, widthwise, so it's just about in the center of the arch. And then lean your weight in and out 2 or 3 times there just to get a little feel of the sensation. And what we're looking for in terms of sensation is a mild, dull ache or tenderness, nothing sharp, shooting, painful, or tingly. And once you find that mild amount of tenderness, and I like to think of it about 50% of what my 100% sensation capacity would be. So it's on the low side. Hold that in and then just give yourself about 3 breaths while you relax your toes, you soften your foot, and you become accustomed to this bit of pressure, this sensation in the foot. Take one more breath there. Feel a sense of calm, softness, letting the exhales lengthen if that feels helpful, supportive. And then maintain that pressure on the ball, but just start to rock your foot side to side there so that the ball goes over to the pinky side edge, to the big toe side edge of the foot. And that ball might creep up or down a little bit. That's all good. You can kind of play with the position within the arch, though. We'll get to the other areas of the foot soon. And as you rock side to side here, just a couple more breaths, you might notice that one area is a little bit more tender or responsive than another. You're more welcome to focus your energy on that area, or even just pause and take a couple breaths if you meet one point that feels like it would be helpful. From there, draw your foot back so that the ball moves underneath the ball of the foot. And if you look down at your foot here, you want to see those knuckles in the base of the toes kind of lifting up and splaying. They might even turn a little bit white from the pressure. And then again, you're more than welcome to lean in and out just like you did when we first placed the ball. And we're looking for that medium to mild amount of sensation. When you find it, just lean in, relax the toes. And if you, again, look down at your foot, you'll see those bones kind of splay and arch over the curve of the ball. And that's exactly what we're looking for. We're using the ball to help these bones that tend to get kind of smushed in and congested from shoes and maybe not strengthening, activating your feet very often. We're trying to give them a chance to widen, to create some space between the joints. And now from here, rather than just rocking the foot side to side, we're going to actually tip the pinky toe edge of the foot down to the floor and then come up and over the ball and tip that big toe edge down. And then again, just about 4 or 5 times here. Bringing a little bit of mobility into the ankle and continuing to give that splay of the metatarsals. Last time here, rocking over the ball, and then bring yourself back to center. Drag your foot back again. This time we're going to place just the big toe on the ball so that your big toe is coming into extension. It's pulling back towards the shin. See if it's possible to get the four toes to rest on the floor. That may or may not be possible depending on if you have short toes or not. But do anchor the ball of the foot down. Big toe mound, pinky toe mound. Press your big toe into the ball like you were trying to smush the ball, and then relax it. Do that one more time. Push the big toe in, and then relax it. And now from here, keep the big toe where it is. Start to lift your heel up. Keep the ball of the foot grounded. This might be enough. You can stay, or you can start to drive that knee forward. Hold for a breath. Release, heel down, 3 toes on the ball, big toe, pinky toe down. Again, that pinky toe may or may not cooperate in that. Ball of the foot grounded. From here, we're just going to lift that heel up. Again, maybe you drive the knee forward. That is optional depending on sensation for you. Hold for a breath. Drop the heel down. If possible, get just that pinky toe on the ball. For me, it usually includes my 4th toe as well. Just do the best you can, and you're more than welcome to bend down and manually kind of help your toes out. Again, lift that heel up. Maybe drive the knee forward. Take a breath. Heel down, and then wiggle the toes if you need. Drag that ball back to the heel. And then medium pressure here, scrub your foot side to side over the ball. This one's quick, just a few swipes side to side. And then slow that down. Bring the ball back up to your toes. From your toes, slide in one smooth movement from your toes back to your heel, consistent pressure throughout. Pick your foot up, drag it back, and then start again. Toes to heel, nice, smooth, consistent pressure. Pick it up, pull it back. Use a wall if you need to for balance here. As that coordination starts to kind of settle in, make sense, see if you can roll the toe along the big toe side and along the pinky toe side as well, so that the whole surface of the foot is getting these nice long stripes of massage. Good. One last sweep there. And then to finish off, pull the ball back to you, feather light pressure, and just random scribbles over the surface of the foot. See if you can get that whole surface covered with scribbles. And then place the ball somewhere where it won't get in your way and put your 2 feet on the floor. For this one, I like to look down and see that they're pretty symmetrical in the way that they're landing. And then from there, again, close the eyes and just take a moment to notice the 2 feet. Notice the arches. Notice the way that the foot is interacting with the floor. Take another breath here and just kind of compare, notice. And if you like, you can pause the video, take a little walk around your space, and notice how your 2 feet might interact really differently with the floor in that walking pattern. For time's sake, we're going to skip it and move on to the second foot here. So left side, ball in the middle of the foot there. Lean your weight in and out a couple times. Again, here we're seeking for that medium amount of pressure. Once you find it, you can settle in, take a couple breaths. Relax your foot. Linger in your exhales to help calm the nervous system down so that the healing and repairing that we're looking for out of this massage happens with our calm, relaxed nervous system state. Start to rock your foot side to side there, rolling big toe edge to pinky toe edge. And if you need to, you can move the ball a little up or down within that space of the arch of the foot. You can use this rolling as a way to warm up for your activities, be it yoga, sport, running, lifting. I suggest if you're using this as a warm-up that you go a little lighter, a little quicker, just as an activation. If you're doing this post-sport, post-running is my personal fave, then I suggest you go a little bit slower, take your time to get into those areas that are a little bit more tender. Bring your foot back to neutral, pull your foot back, ball moves forward, and the ball lands underneath the ball of the foot, ball under ball. Again, as you look down, you'll see those knuckles, the very bottom of your toe joint, kind of lifting up, splaying over the ball. Relax the toes and allow the foot to create that nice curved shape. A couple of breaths here. Now start to find that tip. Rock to the pinky toe edge and then come up and over the ball to the big toe edge. We'll do that about 3 or 4 more times. And as you come back to center here, drag your foot back, bring just that big toe to the ball. I'll turn a little bit to the side so you can see. Your toe is an extension, ball of the foot, big toe mound, pinky toe mound are grounded, and best that you can 4 toes are on the floor. From there, twice, we're gonna push the big toe into the ball and relax. Push the big toe into the ball and relax. Lift the heel, keep the big toe where it is, and potentially you drive that knee forward, working that big toe extension, which is so important for our gait cycle, being able to push off and propel the body forward. Take it back down, 3 toes on the ball, big toe, pinky toe, ideally coming down, but just do your best. Lift the heel up, drive the knee forward, take a breath. Heel down. Again, do your best. Pinky toe, perhaps that 4th toe comes along for the ride. And then heel lifts up, potentially driving the knee forward. 1 breath here. Heel down, wiggle your toes as needed, and then pull that ball back, don't lose it, and bring it underneath your heel. And then, medium amount of pressure there, rock the heel side to side. Take just about another breath or 2, rocking side to side there. And then we'll pull that ball forward and roll from the toe side all the way back to the heel. Nice smooth stroke, draw it back, and start again at the toes. Excuse me, I got a tickle in my throat. Toes to heel. And then again, once you get the coordination, and feel free to do this one next to a wall or a chair if you need to put your hand on something. See if you can get that big toe edge, pinky toe edge, give it another swipe or 2 depending on how quickly you're moving. And then finish that off. Massage, or light scribbles. Whole thing's been a massage. Nice light pressure, scribble, scribble. And then once you've got that whole surface covered, set the ball out of your way. 2 feet on the floor, you might check that they look fairly similar as they meet the ground. And then close your eyes one more time and just check in with the feet. Hopefully here they're feeling a bit more even, a bit more symmetrical. And if you can, try to pull up that memory of how your feet met the floor before the massage. Give it a little side by side in your brain. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you found this helpful.